Alright, we're playing Godzilla. Alright, we're playing Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee.
Our current choices are Godzilla 90s, Megalon, and Anguirus.
Oh, nothing else?
You unlock those other ones, which makes it more fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I thought they were still all playable from the start.
No.
What's the fish-looking Godzilla?
That one on the third one on the bottom. That is Godzilla 2000. Above that is Rodan, and then
King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, Destroya, Mecha Godzilla, and who are the two mystery guys?
Well, that one's an actual random one.
That means like random character.
Yeah, that other one is Orga.
You have to unlock him by playing Godzilla 2000, by playing as Godzilla 2000 to beat the boss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to do that.
So this was like...
Attention, inhabitants of... planet you call Earth.
So
that's as far as we ever listened.
Yeah. That's kind of like
oh, wow.
reminiscent of...
Look at these graphics.
Invasion of the Astro Monster. That's kind of what that dude was. I think that's what they were taking it from, like those alien guys. They're sending these monsters to destroy Earth or something like, or take over Earth.
Huh.
And your job is to defend it.
Well, I don't think he's doing a good job.
Yeah, this was like in our, I think, opinion. Well, my opinion, I think like the best Godzilla game.
Yeah, I remember you guys had me playing this with you a couple times. It's a lot of fun.
This was like so much fun. The graphics are actually really, really good on this game.
Yeah, for GameCube, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really cool that it's really cool to have a game that collects a whole bunch of Godzilla enemies all together in a game.
Yeah, and I set it off camera or off audio here, whatever. But
Nice.
I'm really, really hoping that with the new Godzilla movie coming out, that and Kong versus Godzilla in 2020, that they add Kong to the monster roster for like a new Godzilla brawl game, because they haven't had a good one since, well, Save the Earth, I guess.
And when was that?
This was what, 2002?
Yeah.
Save the Earth was probably maybe 2004, 5. I have no idea.
Wow.
I didn't even know this was 2002. But and then they had, I think Godzilla Unleashed was I want to say 2008 or 7 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
what about the 2014 Godzilla movie?
Yeah, I was getting to that one next. Yeah, so Save the Earth was really good.
Nice.
But the graphics weren't as good as this one. Even though it came after this one, I think the graphics in this one are actually superior.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's GameCube. GameCube graphics versus PS2 was always better. And then what's wrong with Unleashed, in my opinion, is that I hated the controls. You have to actually use the nunchuck controller and the Wii remote to actually move around.
Motion controls.
Yeah. And so it was really hard to maneuver around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like for a lot of the moves, you had to, like hit
Swipe.
a button and shake the Wii remote a certain direction.
And the Wii remote is never very accurate.
Yeah. So that's the only reason that game wasn't really good. If we could play it with like a regular controller, that'd be great. And then Godzilla 2014, that game, Johnny, you have that one, so
Yeah,
what's wrong with that one?
It's boring. It's extremely slow. I actually forgot I even had it until you said something. Like I really went at it. I tried playing it. It's so repetitive. And
Are there at least other people that you could fight that's from Godzilla's history?
yeah,
the number one problem with it is, in my opinion, is no multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
No multiplayer. You cannot couch multiplayer, and that's what turned it off to me. That's what makes this game fun. I don't care about playing with someone in another country. It's more fun like this. But you can play online multiplayer, but like I said, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, I really hate the trend of no multiplayer. Whoa! Could you imagine a Godzilla movie where that stuff happens?
that's the movie I want to see.
Yeah, and what else was it that was wrong with that game? Wasn't it repetitive or something?
Yeah.
And that's the end of that thought.
And that's the thing, like with
no multiplayer, and it sucks.
They gradually just got worse and worse because, like I said, PS2, the roster of monsters kept getting better and better. I'll give it that. The monster selections, they kept adding more and more characters in each game, which was great. Save the Earth was a really good game. Graphics were just slightly inferior to this one, but overall, nothing wrong with the game. However, it added those mini boss things in the middle that you have to like take down space invaders or something like that. Is that in this one too?
No, there's no mini games in this one.
Yeah, there's like in Save the Earth there's like mini games where you have to like destroy the city within 5 minutes or something, and you can't get to the next monster fight until you do that. Other ones would be like aliens are coming down, destroy the aliens or something, and then move on or something. It's just like little bonus mini games, but it's not what you really came to do. You want to, play against the monsters. So that's what Save the Earth I think introduced. If there's nothing like that in here, but even if there is something like that in here, Save the Earth did more of it.
Yeah.
And then Unleashed, again with the controls, again added more of it too. Added more mini games and stuff like that. That wasn't really that fun. And then Godzilla 2014 just lost multiplayer altogether. So
that is terrible.
Yeah. Die, Devil Bird.
Remember how we were like
pick up
afraid of this game? You can only pick up blinking buildings.
This was blinking.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, this game actually used to really terrify us.
Wow, really?
Just because like the music, whenever you win or lose, it's scary. It was like, as a kid watching it was kind of scary.
And granted, we were very young.
Well, we played it like until 3 a.m. So
because we love this game.
We love this game. Yeah, it's so addicting. It was just, like, at the same time terrifying. I remember in the boss battle with Mechagodzilla, we'd be hiding behind corners as he came at us in slow motion, blowing missiles at us and stuff.
Oh wow!
Just because, like, we'd go and attack him when we can, but it was just creepy.
And he just seems so powerful in the game, so we were literally were afraid of him.
Yeah. He's very intimidating.
That's hilarious. It's very funny to think back on all those weird things you did as a kid that didn't make any sense.
Well, a little bit off topic, but going with that, Metroid Prime for GameCube, that game used to scare me.
That I could see more, because that one has a lot more scary atmosphere. Really funny that Rodan is in this film, because that's from one of the worst Godzilla movies.
Yeah. But he was in a lot of Godzilla movies, that's the thing, so he is a classic character.
Oh.
Even in the...
Oh, come on, it's so close!
In Mechagodzilla, he's like Radon.
No, die! Ah!
So, favorite Godzilla movie?
Do I have to narrow it down to one? Can I give you like a 3?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, can I give you like a 17? Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla 2. 2 as in TOO, like against Mechagodzilla, the 2003 one, I think it was. 2002 or 2003.
So you tend to like the newer ones?
I like a whole lot of them. Another one of the older ones I like is Invasion of the Astro Monster, and
Godzilla versus
31 Japanese ones.
Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
Oh, that's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 1974.
Yeah.
So like all the Mechagodzilla ones I really enjoyed. 74, Mechagodzilla 2, and
90. What was it?
92.
1992 was Mechagodzilla 2, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know if that's the
I think that's
Japanese release or
Oh boy, it's Razor Belly. Guy getting weird.
Surprisingly though, a couple things I might get some fan hatred for is I didn't really care for the 2014 Godzilla either.
I saw it once and that's all I needed to say it. I didn't hate it, but it was really, really, really boring up until the final 20 minutes.
It's too slow.
All the character drama is really, really, really boring.
Yeah, that's what this new one, King of the Monsters, coming out. I'm more optimistic about. More monster action is what we need. And I didn't like how it had monsters that we're not familiar with, which is I understand why. It's because we didn't have the rights to it, so I'll accept that.
Which is stupid.
But why can't you just give us,
something cool,
a better action-packed one instead of more just talking and dragging it out.
Most of the Godzilla movies have a lot of scenes where they're talking and dragging out. Pretty much all of them do.
Man, I suck at this.
Like, what was the one? Nice, you lost. Shin Godzilla was better than the 2014 Godzilla movie, but still, most of that movie was just office building talk.
Yeah.
And there was I don't think there was, what was there, 5 minutes total of a 2-hour runtime of action?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, there was 3 Godzilla movies here that I was actually going to mention that I wasn't not a huge fan of. Godzilla 2014, Shin Godzilla. It was I love seeing it in theaters. We saw it in theaters, so I love that.
With Japanese subtitles.
Yeah, and it was
or English subtitles. It was still in Japanese.
Yeah, and it was really neat to watch in theaters and just experience your first
the real deal
Japanese Godzilla movie in theaters. That's the first time we ever had that. Well, not the first time U.S. had it, but the first time we saw something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was all right. It was cool. I liked it. Of course, I want to see more. But again, he wasn't against anybody.
Yeah, he was just sort of waddling around aimlessly, not doing anything for an hour and a half, and then just started destroying things in the final half hour, and then it got interesting.
Yeah, it's like seeing it in theaters. It's it's kind of hyped for a while, but then when it sinks in, it's more like, okay. Yeah, it's a little slower. And another one, the ultimate hatred I'm gonna get from fans is the original.
Yeah. Yeah, I suspected you probably didn't care for that one because it's pretty much all.
Yeah, I don't really care for the original one that much. It's not bad.
But it's a lot of sitting around talking. Wait,
the
Japanese version of the original or the English version?
Well,
of the
either
original?
one.
Oh, I figured you like the English version because it's a lot cheesier. It takes a much more cheesy monster movie vibe rather than a serious kind of movie that the Japanese version does.
Yeah, it's either way, you can keep playing. I keep losing.